It's me, Mario. Hello. Press any button to continue.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I've baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool Peach.
We just jumped out of the pipe. I don't know if that's the right sound, but we did just jump out of the pipe. And we're after coming down into the Mushroom Kingdom, Keith. Here we are.
Girl.
We're standing around looking at the beautiful blue skies, the green grass. There's butterflies flying around. There's birds chirping. There's water
A couple
flowing.
of birds going,
Yeah. And here we are. And what's that big castle in front of us?
Oh, girl.
Peach's castle, man. And it's looking pretty good. So hello everyone and welcome to our podcast playthrough of Super Mario 64. We're going to be taking you on a journey to the Bob-omb battlefield, to Jolly Rogers Bay and beyond.
Oh,
I sound
that was
very
quite good
cheesy.
actually.
I
No, you got you. Please cheese it up even more.
Okay.
It's working.
So for our listeners out there, this is our second podcast playthrough. We did one before on Pokemon Red, Blue and Yellow, and we just took you on a journey and we had so much fun doing it, and people really enjoyed the episode, and we said, do you know what, we're going to do another one, and why not do it with a Nintendo 64 classic Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
What a game.
Which is one of my favorite. I think in our retro video games, was it my number one? I can't remember if it was my number one.
It was definitely
It's
up
top
there
three.
with your favorites.
Yeah. So this
And
is a huge game for me.
Big time, yeah. It's so, and for me too. I absolutely love it. It's one of the first games I got in the N64. I just finished playing through it myself, but look, we'll talk more while we're going through the game, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm
So
excited.
we're gonna take you on a journey, listeners. We're gonna take you on a journey through the Mushroom Kingdom, through Peach's castle, as we battle our way to fight Bowser. Save the princess.
Girl, do you want to know a cool little fact about Peach's
Go on, hit
castle?
me.
Actually,
Yeah, hit me. Yeah.
it was that castle was made for Ocarina of Time, and it was just transported to Mario 64.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
You serious? Yeah.
Yeah, the castle. So they were
What?
making Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time roughly around the same time. Do you know there was
Okay.
a parallel? So
Yeah.
a lot of the puzzles were actually taken from Ocarina of Time and put in Mario 64.
No
And
fucking
the
way,
castle,
man.
The castle was made for Zelda, and they just pasted it and changed it up to make it a Mario castle.
That is deadly. Holy shit. I did not know that. That is so fucking cool, man. And
So
look,
when you pop out of that pipe and you're looking at that castle and goes, yeah, what? Yahoo! And he's just like looking in front of it. And is it Lakitu comes down with the camera?
Yeah. So that's the cameraman.
Which you can skip him
And they
in a
go-
speedrun strap, by the way.
Oh, can you? Yeah.
You can totally skip him. If you long jump on the bridge, just
Yeah.
on the very edge of it, you can skip him.
No
You
way.
don't
I
have to
didn't
talk to
realize
him
that.
at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
little floaty fucker. I know we like him. You know, he's kind of keeping the camera on us. He's keeping us lit. So we'll let him float around behind us. So let's do it. Let's go on our journey. We're walking in. We're going over the little bridge into the castle. And for the viewers or the listeners who have played this game, you know when you walk into the castle and you're in that room in the main. What
and
would
you get
say?
the Bowser talks to, and he goes like,
Oh, yeah,
"You stupid bitch! I have your princess." He goes, "Boom, boom, 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 boom."
Yeah. And there's like, you can see there's a few coins up. It shows you what the coins are like up on the side
You
of the stairs,
can.
and there's a few doors.
And also, fun fact: Bowser's "brom brom brom" is actually just the boo sounds slowed down.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No way. Fucking
I'm just
cool.
gonna throw little facts at you
Yeah,
as we're
dude,
doing this.
That's really cool. I didn't realize that. That's deadly. Right, so we're gonna go in. So the doors have little stars on them. Some of them have
They
numbers.
do.
We don't know where to go. But we're gonna swing a left, and we're gonna go
Wait,
into the
who are you
first-
passing though? Who are you passing on the left there now, Nisha?
Ah, our
Try not
little
to-
buddy, our little friend.
Hey, Nisha! You big fucking cock! What are you doing in my castle?
Sorry, Toad. Jesus Christ. We'll just run past Toad in case he fucking hits me or
Looks
something.
like you let the princess get taken again, you big simp!
Sorry, Toad.
you,
Fuck.
Credits roll. Thank you for playing my game. Toad just fucking destroys Mario.
Right, I'm running past Toad because he's being fucking. He got out the wrong side of the bed this morning.
He
Fucking
did
little
indeed.
cunt. And we're going straight into Bob-omb Battlefield. So we're gonna.
Oh,
well, how do we get in there, Keith? How do we get in
okay,
there?
I'm going to tell you, like, first of all, what movement we pick is important. Are you going like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
wahoo? Or are you doing
Go
a
on.
little backflip? Are you going,
yeah.
like, how do you want to jump into the painting? So we have a,
I wanna.
we have a
Yeah,
device.
Yahoo! I wanna give me a good wahoo. And then
You
we're
want
gonna-
another one?
Yeah, go on, hit me into the painting, into the painting.
Wahoo!
Here we go. And we're in
And then-
fucking.
Wait,
Come
no,
on.
hang on. We have to go. We have the selection of the stars.
Oh,
And you have to
shit,
pick
yeah.
the star. We have to do
We-
this fucking
we only-
meticulously.
we-
Ah!
First one, though, the first one is only
Yeah.
available at the start. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're still in the menu, and then it goes. It has this like mystically tingly music when you're picking the star, and then Mario, when you click it, goes let's go.
Ah, beautiful. Which star do we pick? Look, we're gonna say for our podcast playthrough adventure, we can pick any star we want. So usually when you
Why don't we
jump
both
into
pick
the
our
painting-
favorites, or do you want to go through all of them, or how do you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
do it?
yeah. No, go on. Will you pick your favorite if you want, and go on. You pick your favorite
Okay.
from Bob-omb Battlefield.
Why don't I pick a star, right? And I'll take you through how I'd get the star, and you pick your
Yes.
star, and you take me through how you get the star.
Yes.
And then we
yes,
can
go
do
on.
2 stars per level, and we'll get like a
like
nice
it.
taste of
I
them.
like it.
Okay,
I
cool.
like it.
I am going to go to shoot to the island in the sky.
Motherfucker, that was my.
Oh, suck my tiny willy.
Nisha! You better fuck off! This is mine!
Okay, so I'm coming out, right? I'm going, let's
Yeah.
go. And I'm jumping.
Yeah.
I go, dun, 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 bam, ba-doom. Boo-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yahoo! Boo-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Nisha! Boo-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And I'm going, wah, wah, wahoo! I'm jumping, right? Goombas don't stand a chance. Bum pound. Chain chomp on his chain, spinning around. I have a look. I try and give him a little bit of my booty. Not today. Going into the gardens. Going into the... Oh, fun fact. Do you know the dry valley? Oh, with the brown bridge. And there's an empty valley
Yeah.
with nothingness.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be filled with water, but they took it
No
out just
way.
before they released the game because
Why?
they thought it
Oh,
was too
space.
hard. They tried to make the game easier. And the current was too strong. So that was all supposed to be
makes
water.
sense.
It
That
does
makes
because
total
it's so
sense.
weird looking when you actually
It
look
is
at
so
it and
weird
think.
looking, yeah.
It is, right? Anyway,
Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, okay. And then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. I didn't talk to the pink Bob-omb to open up the cannon that I need to do my little trick to shoot to the island. So I backflip. And I keep pressing B, punching the little pink Bob-omb. He's like, "Bop, bop, 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 bop." And I'm like, could you, sorry, it's me, Mario. Could you open the cannons, please? And he's like, "Bop, bop, 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 bop." And I'm like, sweet as. Yeah, wahoo! Going past it again, over the brown bridge, killing the Goombas, going into the little flower patch, which, by the way, if you stand in that flower patch, you will teleport to the other side of the map, just in case you didn't know that.
What? Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
yeah. You've got to
Hit
stand
me
in
all
that
the
flower
knowledge.
patch.
I love it.
Okay, then what I do is I do this little trick, and you guys can try this at home. I go into that cannon to the right of the chain chomp, okay?
Yeah.
And what
yeah.
I do is I look at that island and I tilt the cannon as high as it can go at like a 180-degree angle. I don't know if that's mathematically correct. And then I go, woo! And I'm going like, Mamma mia, my big old floppy willy is skying through the sky. And what I do is I fucking nail it. I jump onto the top of the tree, swing around it like a sexy dancer.
Yeah,
and go,
yeah.
wow! And then I slide down and go, oh. And I'm like humping the tree. I'm going down. I slide off, hit that box. Boom. Let's go! Got that star in the bag.
Beautiful. That was fucking deadly, man. Jeez, you got that star fair handy now. No wonder
I
you're
can get
fucking
that
like...
star literally in like fucking minus 16 seconds. So
Yeah, that's good going.
race me.
Yeah, you're a pro gamer. That's pretty good, man. That, believe it or not, Keith, but that is actually my favorite star in that level as well.
So should we just end the podcast?
Yes,
Can I
yeah.
just say something? This is
Yeah.
like such a trend with you where I say something and you say, actually, no, that's mine.
Oh yeah, that's mine. So that's my favorite. And,
Yeah.
That was my
you
star.
can't have that anymore.
And
That's
I
mine.
just brought our listeners through that journey of how to get to to the
Yeah,
island in the
like
sky.
if-
I'm sorry.
Like someone suggested that, like if we were to do a Freaky Friday episode, I think it was.
It was suggested. Yeah, it was suggested.
Yeah, that's all I'd be doing. You'd be like, oh, my favorite game is this. Like, no, that's my favorite game. No, that's mine.
Because I'm gonna keep
You
it.
have to pick it. No, pick another star.
Okay.
Because like, are we not trying to do a podcast playthrough here, trying to like explore the level a little bit, give people a little taste of it? What is this? The Naoise Show?
Right. I'm gonna go with my other favorite one. Right, is Big Bob-omb on the Summit. It's the first one you play. It is literally the first. Is it the very first star you can get in the game? One of the first stars you can get in the game.
It is the only first. I think you have to get this first. This is a mandatory first.
Where you have to. So you jump out of the pipe. You land in Bob-omb Battlefield. You do your little journey up around. You typically, because you can't shoot yourself up through the cannon. So you'd run around past the fucking chain chomps trying to bite you in the ass. You go over the bridge. You go around by the little rolly ball things, the little cannonballs in the valley.
And there was the bubbles as well that shoot at you in the like little field area with the Goombas and the empty valley down below. Yeah.
And then someone going up, around, and I'm right up the top. And people might remember this if they've seen the new Super Mario Bros. Movie. This character makes an appearance. I won't say when or where. I don't want to spoil too much, but this character makes an appearance. Is the Big Bob-omb, Big Daddy, Big King.
No, hang on though. What about, did you take that little shortcut where if you go into it, so there's those cannonballs coming out and rolling down the hill at you, and if you go into the cannonball hole, you'll teleport up as well.
What? Yeah.
Oh,
for fuck's sake, I didn't realise.
This man needs to get his priorities in order. That's 2 shortcuts in Bob-omb Battlefield that will teleport you. Now, if you try and do a foot race with Koopa the Quick, he'll say you're cheating on the grass one.
Oh, does he? Yeah.
But not on the cannon one, but on the grass one he will. Go on, sorry.
I fucking slogged it up there. I found this lad. I picked him up. I grabbed him by his arse. I'm fairly sure you pick him up by his arse. Sound very Irish saying arse. But you pick him up by his arse and you spin him around and you throw him and he goes and he blows up and then boom. We've got our 2 stars. So
that's like that's a very violent version of it. From what I remember, he takes 3
pounds to the arse.
3 pounds to the arse, before he blows his load
until he explodes. It took us all of 2 minutes to get there. Yeah, but that's how I'm fairly sure that's how you get. What's his name? The big Bob-omb, the big king dude. Yeah. With the crown.
I know, and like he's got that beautiful mustache as well. I don't know,
he
and he
goes. He's actually looks like Mario if he was a Bob-omb.
That's true. Well, he's got a little crown on him as well.
If you imagine Mario Odyssey, you know how he throws Cappy and he turns into things. If you threw Cappy at a Bob-omb, that's what it would look like. I wonder, was that like some sort of something or other, or maybe not.
Now, just very quickly to give the honourable mentions, we had a foot race with Koopa the Quick, who was just an annoying little fuck. I don't know what he's doing there on his day. 8 red coins. It's never a favourite of mine in any level, just because I like being able to do things as efficiently as possible. And having to go to different 8 locations kind of pisses me off a little bit,
Yeah, I get it.
What other ones do we have there?
Mario Wings to the Sky, which is when you have to go through, so from the island you have to shoot yourself up through the star things, through the coins, and get the centre ones. We have Behind the Chain Chomp's Gate, where you have to stomp on the peg 3 times. And then there's the 100 coins.
I just kind of realised that, when you're pounding, you're doing the Mario bum pound and you're doing it on a peg. I wonder, was that the foundation of pegging? You know what I mean? Is that where it came from?
Well, yeah. That could be the actual. That could be where it spawned from. We'll have to go in. We'll have to do a bit of research there and see if Mario invented. If Nintendo, the family-friendly brand, invented pegging.
Oh my god, they definitely
you never know.
Big old strap on Arudios.
And then,
can I give you a fun fact between every level?
Go on.
Since 100%. We're making this up as we go.
Yeah.
So, the prototype of Mario 64 was made on a PC, and they specifically only used Sega controllers to test it.
What?
What? Crazy.
Why?
What? Because they didn't make the N64 controller yet. It was before they made the N64, but they knew the game they wanted to make for it, so they didn't have the thing completely finalized yet. So they were initially developing it on computers, and the closest they wanted to use a Genesis controller for it, I think, that they were
way.
testing it on, which is just a little interesting throwaway fact
That's
there.
mad. I wonder at the time did Sega know that they were using their hardware to fucking bring to life the fucking Sega killer almost that was, or one of the Sega killers.
It was definitely, yeah, for sure.
I wonder did they know? Like, did Sega know? Was there whispers of, did you hear them little fuckers over there using to make that new fucking 3D game?
Sure, there's nothing they can do about it. It's just like they went to the store, got controllers to test out their game, you know, because they went through like 100 prototypes of the N64 controller before they found, and Mario 64 is what they used to test every prototype controller till they got to the one they want. So Mario 64 is like very important. Oh Jesus!
To the development of the actual N64 controller itself.
100%, yeah.
Interesting. Right, so we have finished, we've gone through Bomb Battlefield. What's next? We jump out of the painting and you have that little, it counts up, it tallies up your coins. Mario checks his hat,
Toad
fixes
is just looking directly in front of you again, I think, in one of those things. He's like,
He's doesn't like me today.
You only got 2 stars, you big lazy flump.
Flump. I like that
Get
word.
your shit together.
I'm sorry, Toad. I'm sorry, right? I'm going to run into Wobb's Fortress and I'm going to jump through the paint and whoosh, I'm going to do the long jump through the paint.
Oh, yeah, like over the balcony, like, am I going to kill myself?
Yeah, straight into the painting. And I'm in Wobb's Fortress. Wobb's Fortress is a fucking glorious floating island that you'll fall off the edge and get pissed off, but it's a lot of fun.
Oh, it's got some twamps in it, piranha plants.
Yeah. Which I always thought was really cool, how it's sleeping. And do you know what actually I really like about this is it's the perfect way to teach you that the analog stick on the N64 is pressure sensitive. So Mario can run, walk, and he can tiptoe past the sleeping piranha plant. And I think it's a really clever way to introduce that to the player, basically.
Sure.
You know what I mean? To say that you can tiptoe. It's a nice little introductory thing. So
You can crawl like a baby too, which is one of my favourite
ones.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do as well. And actually, I just realised he break dances as well.
He does. That was actually
Holy
apparently
shit.
fun fact about the break dances.
Yeah.
That was included for enemies that were deleted from the game, but they didn't
No
bother
way.
to remove the moves. So some enemies were supposed to be kicked down low.
All right.
Apparently there's a 50 movesets that were removed from the game. He had 50 other
No way.
type of movements, yeah.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? I like the fact. I like that they left it in though, because it's just a fun little thing to do. You know what I mean? It's just a fun little thing.
He's cool.
But right, we're in Womp's Fortress. It's a floating island in the sky. There's big thwomps. There's sleeping piranha plants. There's a fucking bridges that fall. Our favorite star.
I'll leave you go first this time.
Okay, this one I was kind of going between two.
You can only pick one now, Nisha.
Okay. And I have a weird reason for this one, but I am gonna say why I like my favorite star is Fall into the Caged Island. Right?
And it's such an arsewipe.
Is that your favorite as well?
But you know what? We might have two very different ways of accomplishing the one goal, so let me know what it is.
Oh yeah. Well, mine is you climb up the tree and the little owl flies out, and you're like, "How's it going? Did you fly over here from Hyrule Field after spending about 40 fucking hours explaining something to Link, and then he wasn't paying attention and he pressed down?
He
and had to listen
definitely
to your
probably came
bullshit
from
again.
Ocarina time as well, yeah. When you think about it.
And then he helps you fly up into the cage, into the first of all he gets the big gust, he goes and you get to go up really high, and then he's just kind of flapping around and you have to try and awkwardly steer him over to the cage, and then once you see your kind of shadow over the cage, you can fucking drop down and boom, and then he goes, "Here we go," and he turns around and gives you the peace sign, and then you jump out of the thing. But then we're gonna jump back in because we're jumping in for Keith's favourite star. What's your
My favourite star is Fall into the Caged Island. But the way I would do it is I was quickly skip the tree because no one has time for that shit, okay? Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
and then what I'll do is I'll do a little backflip up onto the white ledge that leads you up towards the piranha plant, but I'm not going down there. I'm going to go into the little watered area on the left, punch the pink bomb again. I said, "Open my cannon, bitch." And what I will do is I am going to take the cannon directly into the caged island.
Fuck off, you're not.
I will show it. I'll prove it to you if you need video evidence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the cannon. I'm going to up it, up, left, right. And just about there's about 6 gold floating coins there. I'm going to go to make sure that one of them is at the bottom left-hand quadrant of my cannon crosshairs. Right. And I'm going to go. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go. I'm dipping, I'm swerving, slapping directly on into the cage, putting you to shame, making sure that Toad knows who's the best Mario player here. And it's me, Keith, from Press Any Button to continue, the better Mario player.
Fucking cannon shooting son of a bitch. That was impressive, man. Even me hearing that sounded pretty good. So.
I actually have a clip that was on my Twitch channel that I can show you of me doing it. So, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't even worry about it. I mean, if you're feeling like you want to stop the podcast because you're a bit jealous of me and that you feel like I might have a bit too big of a willy.
It's all good.
We have two very small penises, but mine's a little bit bigger.
What? So go on, hit us with the honourable mentions.
Go on. And chip off the
Go on.
Wam's cock, which is you just getting to the top as quickly as possible.
Hold on. You're spiraling now. You're spiraling.
I'm not spiraling. I'm fucking in this to win this niche. If you can't keep up with me, get out of the fucking game, okay? All right. So a chip off the Wam's cock block. So you're jumping in.
Off the old cock.
You're going up to the twomp, and he's like, he actually has a really sob story about how like people keep standing on him because he's concrete and he's pavement and they're building their houses. Basically, they're being abused, and like you can skip through and do the whole thing. I enjoy that one. Top of the Fortress is the same thing. Shoot into the wild blue, more cannon, over to a stripper pole, climbing. Oi, 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 oi. Let's go. What are the other few?
Blast away the wall. You know, you have to hit the corners, and sometimes you'll miss the corner and just shoot yourself right off the fucking right off the island.
It was worth it.
yeah. And then red coins, the floating island. We all know the red coins, but we'll say them anyway. And then the 100 coins again, which is
easy,
this one. I don't think it's too difficult in Wam's Fortress. Some of the levels are fucking diabolical for getting 100 coins.
Because let the listeners know, there's gold coins, which are worth 1, there's red, which are worth 5, and there's blue, with I can't remember how much they're worth. But you get a lot for them, and it's very easy. And the great thing about the 100 coin stars for speedruns is you can get a 100 coin star and not leave the level. So normally when you finish a level and you get a star, you teleport it out. But with the 100th star, with the 100 coin one, you get it in the level, you save, and you continue on the level, so you can get 2 stars in one run. So if you get 100 coin stars and any of the other story-driven ones, you can get 2.
That's pretty cool. I didn't realise that. That's really cool, actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Right, so we've jumped out of the painting. We're finished in Whomp.
And it's time for Steamy Keith's fact of the day from the level.
Hit me.
Did you know Mario's face at the beginning, where you could pull his big willy nose, was supposed to be made for Mario Paint 3D?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. Mario Paint 3D?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Was that an
Exactly.
N64?
I guess it was something that they made and intended for it, and then it got repurposed for this. That's why the graphics look so fucking like crazy different. You know, that Mario face at the beginning looks amazing.
Yeah. So they were actually making a Mario Paint 64,
Mm-hmm.
and that was going to be in it. That's really cool. That would have been fucking brilliant, man. I really love Mario Paint. Did you play Mario Paint?
Mm-mm. But I remember you talking about it on an episode that had like this really cool peripheral or something.
Yeah. Remember, actually, I bought a copy of Mario Paint for you, and I bought it off a company in Germany.
For me?
Yeah. Do you not remember this?
And
then
Mario 64
they sent me a
instead?
fucking. They sent me a Super Game Boy instead, and I was just like, I was like a really nice boxed Super Game Boy that was worth like 3 times the price. Now I got back onto the company and they're like, look, you can just keep the Super Game Boy if you want.
Mm-hmm.
We won't charge you any extra. And I was just like, yeah. And then I think I sent you down something else, and I just kept.
Wow. Okay. So you were like, well,
you had a Super Game Boy. You told me you had one. You didn't want one.
This is cool. I prefer to keep this for myself, and I'll give Keith the fucking piece of shit I found under the couch.
I tried to buy it
No,
for you,
it's fine. No, you tried to buy it, and then the thing you got, you said, "Hey, I want this."
You
and
said
I got,
you fucking had one.
I got some sort of. What did I get under the couch, Nisha? Was a fucking piece of
Actually,
dirt?
hold on. What? Actually,
Oh!
do you know what you fucking got? Do you know what you got, you
Tell me.
fucking cunt?
Tell me.
You got a copy of Super Mario 64
I did.
complete inbox.
I did.
CIB.
CIB bitches. I got Keith a copy of Super Mario 64 for his birthday? When did I come down to you? I came down to you in December. Yeah,
Yeah,
belated
it was.
birthday because it's your birthday in November. Belated birthday, and because it's one of your favourite games. So now, hold on. Now I turned it around. I was a bit of a greedy cunt, but I've also said cunt an awful lot. I'm gonna try and stop saying that.
This is perfect because this is another thing of where Nisha, like, I say, you know, I have something or I want something or this is my favorite. Nisha tried to buy me a present, and when he got it, he said, "Actually, I think this is mine too."
I didn't. I tried to do something nice.
That's brilliant.
Look, do you know what I think is funny? How me and you had planned to, you know, like we planned to time this, and sure enough, we just can't help it. But we're off course.
Dude, you have no idea how quickly we're gonna speed run. We can do a speed run. You know what I mean? We can approach that speed run.
We should have had fucking Barbosa back for this with his BLJ long jump speed running
his
skills.
Big dick sucking lips. Let's go, baby.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
They call them the DSLs, and I was just thinking of big backwards long jump or something. Big BJs. All right, so we're fucked. Stop now, Nisha. Would you just get over it?
Sorry, actually, yeah. Sorry, hold on. No, we are. We're going to outright. Hold on. So we've jumped out of Whomp's Fortress. We're happy enough. We've got our stars right. Or actually, are we gonna, for argument's sake, we're gonna say we've got every star so far, right?
Have you ever watched Frasier?
Yeah, I have.
Have you ever watched the episode where he's trying to do a play on the radio? And
No.
It's the funniest fucking episode ever. And he's trying to make up this story as he goes along about a murder mystery. And people keep interrupting and coming into his studio. And he has this thing where he has like gunshots and he has a thing to make thunder. And every time someone comes in, he's like, "Oh, he's back alive again." Like the whole thing goes to shit, right? So he's trying to do a radio play. And this is in the most best possible way reminding me of that episode of Frasier. Where it's just
but
like,
it's our intrusive thoughts and not people.
Yeah, that's our intrusive thoughts are the people though, because we're crazy. You know what I mean? That's we're like, it's all our personalities coming in together.
I actually really like that thought.
Yeah, it is. They're just people interrupting the podcast. It's not us.
All right, that's okay. Once we can blame it on somebody else, then we're all good. We know me and you,
Exactly.
Keith, me and you are doing a good job at this podcast.
Anyway,
Okay, listeners.
woohoo! And we're in to Jolly Roger Bay.
The music, man. The music in this one is real. Like,
Do you feel the need to say I am worth nothing? I have a lot to give and more. My Mario skills are through the door. You can catch me ill. You actually fucked my life right up. Jesus Christ, I need delicious coins.
what is that? Did you just make that up off the top of your head there? Or is that a parody of a song?
No, I made
Huh?
it up. I made it up on
That's
one of my
pretty
very
good.
first streams ever because I liked singing along to the song, and these were the lyrics that stuck in my head, and I did a little YouTube video on it back in 2015 or something.
Cool. Right, so we're in Jolly Roger Bay, and I'm gonna. Oh no, sorry. You can pick your favorite star first
Okay,
today.
I'm setting the scene.
or
We're on a
today.
beach. It's an oasis of water. There is
It's
a
kinda dark.
There's a sunken ship under the water. There's clams with red coins, and there's the beautiful soothing music of the diddly fiddlies.
Sorry, I actually was singing the wrong
You
song.
were. I heard it. Keep going with the wrong one though. You might as well just completely fuck the whole thing up. Don't worry.
It's okay. No, it's okay. Go on,
It's okay.
go
Okay.
ahead,
The
go
one
ahead.
I am going to go for is
Can the eel come out to play?
Oh, you fucking evil
because I want to
bastard! Why?
go over. I want to swim, and I'm going to hover my ass around this delicious, long, flaccid, erect eel that's waiting to. He can smell that Italian plumber ass that he just wants to plow. And I'm shaking my booty, but oh no, what's this? My life is going down because I can't breathe underwater forever. And I die a slow, horrible death, choking in the water as I grip my throat, screaming, thinking of Peach and that cake that I'll never, ever have. But that's okay because I had another life and I went back in and I lowered him out and he was sliding out of his little crevice, the depravity cavity of his little hole that he was living in, and he's sliding his slippery body out, and at the end, just at the very tip, is a shining crown jewel that I must grab and satiate. And as he's shaking his long dong schlong with the little tip of golden sunlight at the end of it, I reach out my hand and I go, "Let's go!" And I have the star. That was beautiful. I thought I was fucking really into that, man. I was really into it.
That was Super Mario 64 fan fiction.
It was pretty good, right? I think maybe
remind me of the Sonic fan fiction.
I think maybe I have found my calling. But anyway,
I think you have.
What are you going for, baby?
That eel scared the absolute fuck out of me, man.
Yeah.
He's fucking big, fucking eyes he has on him. He's just like, I'm a fuck you, boy.
Yeah. It's like, what big eye do you have?
You won't get fucked. My favourite is plundering the sunken ship.
Ah, fuck.
And
Jesus.
I'm gonna tell you.
Do give me your erotic version of it.
So you start doing Jolly Roger Bay. And you run
Jolly
across
Roger Bay plundering his big old fucking.
You run across the side, and then you jump on the thing.
This is so.
And then you
don't you love when you're trying to do an audio podcast of really descriptive and you say, through a laughing, he jumps on the thing.
And then he jumps onto the other thing. And then he's on the ship. Oh fuck. Hold on, give me a second. Oh no, actually, I'm thinking the wrong one.
Keep going, man. Keep the pace up.
He's swimming.
Embody Fraser.
He jumped off the other thing and swimming down, and he's after getting into the ship, and he needs to jump. And then he got the star.
Beautiful. Can we just have that for for an ultimate compilation, which we want to do at some stage, where me describing something and Nisha describing something, and just put them side by side.
You fucking broke me.
Oh my god! Just treat the wheezes. He went on the thing to the other thing, and he got it.
This is like.
We're gonna have to start speedrunning.
If you think of I always had in my head that our Pokemon podcast playthrough was really fucking. We were on the fucking ball. We just stuck to the track, and this has just spiraled so bad, but in a good way.
Yeah.
That I wasn't anticipating this level of giddiness.
Okay, wait. So some honorable mentions we got on in here, by the way. And Toad is obviously waiting for saying, Nisha, I have nothing to say to you. You're a disappointment to the Toadstool Kingdom. Blast to the stone pillar, just cannon in, get it. It's a fine start. Through the jet stream, by the way, you can get by swimming downwards and timing your swims perfectly.
Can you without being Metal Mario?
Yeah.
Oh, can you? Yeah.
Treasure of the Ocean Cave is just an order, but there is an annoying part where you go into the ship and then the water drains and then you're trying to get up quickly to the top. It's a whole thing. Wall kicks. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
Yeah, that was plundering a sunken ship.
Yeah,
that I absolutely fucked up talking through there.
No, it was beautiful.
And then there was red coins and the ship afloat. So that's when, after you get plundering the sunken ship, it raises up to the top of the water and it comes out of the
raises.
Water. And then we have our 100 coins. So we've jollied Rogers Bay. He's Rogers nice and jolly.
I'm thinking, should we do Bowser 1?
Well, we've one more level in the area.
Or we could do a secret star where we could get maybe a wing cap, or we could do a little slide action.
Why don't we get a power up, and then we have one more. I want to do the other level, and then if you're cool with it, if Mario's okay with that, yeah. If he's cool with it,
cool with it.
Is he cool?
Like that? Is he cool? Too cool to things up. Do you
ever watch? Sorry, I'm getting wet now. Fuck it. Do you ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Oh, I know the show, but I haven't. I don't know the reference of what it's.
So
sorry. Oh yeah, my Mario fact of the day. What we got here, folks? Anyway, moving on. Speedily going through it. Did you know that Mario 64 was inspired by Miyamoto's pet hamster? He was watching him walk around the room and he was like, I need to make levels. The hamster looked like he was going through a 3D environment and 3D levels. And he was like, let's make Mario 64. And the Star Fox FX chip inside the Super Nintendo cartridges, they initially tried to work off that to make a Mario 64. And then they were like, shit, we need to make an Ultra 64, Nintendo 64. Back to the playthrough for your listening pleasure.
We're after getting nice and cool with it. We're in cool mountain. What's that different noise? What's that fucking noise? Hold on, let me just wahoo up on top of this little house, up on top of this little ledge. Who's this little fucker? Hold on, let me just pick him up. I'm gonna walk off to the side. And so long, little penguin fucker.
Does that sound good?
So, we did it. Someone said, who said it to us? Was it Dinner Dog? Said, you better put that fucking penguin off the edge.
He's dead now.
He's gone. He's done.
And
so
then we went down to the mother and we said, uh-oh, we killed your baby, but we found another random one here.
Oh my God.
That will give you
dark.
instead. Yeah, well, sometimes it has to get dark, okay? Do you know what I mean?
Jesus
And
Christ.
Nietzsche, when you throw a baby penguin off a ledge that leads to an abyss, what do you think happens to the baby penguin? Sorry, we killed your baby. Here's another penguin. You won't remember it tomorrow because you're a penguin. It's all fine.
Yeah.
It's all cool. Water under the bridge.
It's not real. Yeah, it's not real.
And
It's not
we
real.
might slide. We might go on a slide with you later. You never know.
So my favourite star in Cool Mountain is Slip Sliding Away.
What's
So
black
when
and
you-
white? Black and white. Black and white.
What?
A penguin rolling down a hill. That was from a
Yes,
classic.
Keith.
Pick up a
Oh, it's
penguin.
from a penguin, man. Yes, fucking love it, man. Love it. Slip sliding away. That fucking slide, man. So cool. Also, here's a little something for you fucking real nerds out there. Who remembers the clip of that game journalist playing Super Mario 64 in Games Master? Did you ever see that,
Oh my
Keith?
god. Well, we watched it together.
Oh yeah, we did. It was so fucking funny. I felt so bad for the guy. He was just trying to
that
be
full
cool.
episode's on our Patreon, isn't it?
Was that? No. That, I think that was a different one.
I'm pretty sure that was the one. No.
No, that was a different episode of Games Master because the first episode of Games Master is up there.
Okay.
That was a nice little plug there.
Yeah, you should have just said yes and
no.
forced everyone to subscribe to Patreon to find out it's not there.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/press a button to continue. Also, rate 5 stars. Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, there's a very funny clip. If you go onto YouTube and type in Games Master, fucking Super Mario 64 Penguin Race, there's a guy, a journalist who tried to go down, like do a trick basically. Said he'd never played the game before and died, and it was very clear that he had played the game and was trying to be cool, but it backfired, and then he just like acted like a child on a TV show, and it was
beautiful. Also, the Cuckoo
Yeah.
Mountain music. If it's wrong, who knows? Also, when I'm reading the levels, slip sliding away.
Yeah.
Snowman's lost his head. Frosty slide. Like they all just sound like Treasure of the Ocean Cave. Can the eel come out to play? Plunder the sunken ship. You know what I mean? Ride Big Boo's merry-go-round. Fucking hell. Big Boo's balcony. It all sounds like they could be like fucking... They all sound like they could be like romantic novel cover books. Do you know what I mean?
They could actually. Oh man, imagine like a romantic novel of Big Boo's busty bollocks, and someone did it in the art style of like an anime Super Mario with like a big sexy Boo with Mario.
Listen to this. Hot foot into the volcano. Red hot log rolling. Bully the bullies. I'm just quickly having a little look at these here because this is kind of hilarious. Chess in the current. Pole jumping for red coins. What else we got in there? Is there any in the deep freeze? Snowman's big head. Into the igloo. Oh, fucking hell. Hang on. Let me
What's
just...
happened? I was not expecting this.
Don't worry, we'll pro strat speed
I
right now.
was
now.
like, this is a fucking family
Listen
fun
to this
game.
one. Blast to the lonely mushroom.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Make Wiggler squirm. Anyway,
Oh my
sorry.
God.
Cool Mountain Pro Strat speed run. Let's go.
We're gonna have to we're gonna have to put a fucking 18s plus sticker on the front of this episode art in case anyone...
explicit.
Well, it is actually. Yeah, it is rated as explicit. But for anyone who looks at this and goes, "Oh, Super Mario 64," actually, yeah, sorry, you're rated as explicit. Fuck it. Anyway,
Come on.
what's your favorite star in Cool Mountain?
My favorite star in Cuckoo Mountain is probably I'd say slip sliding away. I do. Oh no, the big penguin race. No, slip
Yeah,
sliding
that's
away because
fun.
I like using the
Right.
shortcut. There's a little secret
Yeah,
shortcut
yeah.
you can use there that goes with coins lead you into a secret path.
Yeah.
And the place is beautiful. Snow around me at Christmas. Being a kid, talking to that pink bomb on that little floating little elevator bridge thing is a
That's
pain
kinda
in the
tough one
hole.
to get to. Yeah.
And yeah, you know, torturing a penguin seems to be everyone's childhood memory. So you know, good stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Right, well, we got all the stars in Cuckoo Mountain now. We're ready to say-
Congratulations, Nisha. It's me, Toad again. Would you like to? Do you want to rub my bulbous head?
Move on. Anyway, sorry. My what do we have? An amazing fact for you. Did you know that only 15 people made Mario 64?
You serious? Yeah.
15 developers. Anyway,
15. Fucking hell.
2 of them quit gaming after that because it was way too stressful.
Are you serious? Yeah. Jesus, I wonder what would have been the stresses for making that. Would have been a time restraint from like Nintendo to say,
Yeah, it definitely was not good working conditions.
yeah, fuck.
Anyway, sorry for bringing that whole.
I wonder
Sorry, bring the mood down.
what do you now? I haven't a fucking clue, man. But I wonder, do you know like what does a typical like big game? Not like I know indie games can be made by smaller teams. But what would like the likes of say a Red Dead 2? Hundreds of people.
There was huge drama about Rockstar after Red Dead 2 and the working conditions, and there was like strikes.
yeah?
I think there was a lot of drama about that.
But would there be like hundreds of people on it?
Oh, who made the game? Thousands.
Yeah. Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah, 100. Like as in at least included in some form of it.
Yeah.
There was
That's pretty interesting.
yeah, I knew a couple of people who were working on parts of it and stuff like that as well. Which is
yeah?
kinda cool. Yeah.
That's an interesting one. Right, so Bowser in the Dark World is our first big boss battle. Yeah. Nice.
So long, gay Bowsy. Why is Bowser gay in the original one? Like, did they change his character for that, or what's the story?
What?
Do you know the way, like, in the original, like, it sounds like he says, so long, gay Bowsy. Have you not heard that?
No.
So, like,
so
when
long,
you...
so long, Big Bowser.
No, he says, so long, gay Bowsy. It's community known fact. And in the later versions in the Japanese, like, because you know the way they updated the cartridges after a while? He doesn't say it anymore, and people don't like that version because you can't speedrun it, so it's known as the so long, gay Bowsy.
Serious, yeah?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't literally say gay Bowsy, but that's what everyone thinks he says.
Ah, right. I always heard it as so long, Big Bowser.
I actually don't know what the original thing is, but it's known like the version of the game.
That's
it's
like
for
a lore
speedrunners
thing, is it?
Is known as the so long, gay Bowsy.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Like version of the game because that's the
And
one you
that's
want
the
to play.
fastest. Was that is that a Japanese version? Because aren't Japanese?
Yeah,
for
I
speedrunning,
think this is the original PAL version because.
All right.
But yeah, there's something along those lines anyway. So fun fact, like Bowser, I think just wants Peach as like a sister to talk to. You know what I mean? Have like a little bit of a time together. So there you go. Bowser lore for you, and there's definitely a lot of erotic fan fiction about Bowser being gay. I have no doubt.
Do you reckon? Yeah.
Oh, I'd say if you want me to find it, we can go there. In fact, I have it as a bookmark.
Oh, for fuck's sake. In fact, I read it every night before bed.
In fact, I'm diddling to it right now.
That's why we're getting so off track with the dirt. So we're in Bowser in the Dark World.
Oh, we're in Bowser.
Bowser's in the fuck's sake.
Throw him around anyway.
We're in. Oh yeah. It is funny how you fight him. But what do you think? What do you make of the first Bowser world? What's your thoughts on the first Bowser level?
I really, really like it. I remember me and my sister and my dad used to take turns playing it to see who could get to the end and beat Bowser because we're very bad at it. So no, I really, really enjoyed it. I like the atmosphere. I love the music, which we'll all be playing in the background. Really pulling this episode together narratively. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, me too.
My favorite's probably... You know what? I actually love all of them. Like, because that's the way the game was originally designed. They wanted point A to point B, so all the levels were supposed to be just like the original games. But then towards the end of development, they said, "Oh my god, we can get so much more out of it if we leave people explore in any direction they want to figure out the star they want to get."
True. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I do really love the Bowser levels. Actually, I find them. They're like the later one is kind of, or the last one is a little bit challenging. But they're not too they're not too challenging, but they're a lot of fun. I find them possibly Jesus, actually, now that I think about it, possibly my favourite levels actually would be the Bowser levels. in
Yeah,
this
they're
game.
really, really fun. Like they just stand out because they're different too, so they have a little special place. And also the game was supposed to be, the game's difficulty was reduced like hugely a few months before the game came out.
Oh, really?
So yes, all the jumps were supposed to be way more difficult to make, and the development team weren't happy about that. But I think
Right.
Miyamoto made the decision to make it easier at the last minute.
All right. That's strange, isn't it? Oh, so it's similar to Super Mario Bros. 2 and the NES that didn't even get released because it was so difficult, and then they eventually released it as in the lost levels of Mario All Stars because it was just basically like, that's just too difficult. But right, so we're legging it through the first level of Bowser's Dark World, and we've made it to the end. We jump down the green pipe, which looks so cool. I always think the green pipe looks so cool at the end of the Bowser level. It's such a like iconic way to finish the level, is jumping down the pipe at the first one, and not the second one is it? Well, we'll get to the second one.
Yeah, the second one has a different scenario going on.
Yeah. But the first one, you get to your green pipe, you jump in, and then Bowser, the big buttery biscuits Bowser is there. Oh, the fucking music, man.
Oh my god, and just like running around him, he's breathing fire.
Yeah.
He's like twirling around, he's doing his thing, and you gotta grab his like, you just want to grab him, you know?
Yeah. You have to grab him by the tail, spin him around, and then there's big bombs at the side of his stage, and you spin him around like you're a hammer thrower in like in the Olympics, and it can get very tough to, if you're far away from the bomb, to try and angle
Sometimes
it.
Sometimes I just like literally close my eyes, spin it as fast as I can, and hope for the best, you know?
Oh, do you? Yeah, that's actually a fun way of doing it.
It's worked for me too.
Oh yeah, cool. So we're spinning him, and he's flying through the air. Jesus, there he goes. He's flying up through the air. He's falling back down. Is he gonna hit the man? Oh.
So long, Bowser.
We got him.
We got him, baby.
Bowser.
And what did
He's
he
like,
squeeze
"Rawr."
out of his arsehole before fading into nothing? The funny
Is it?
thing about that Bowser, doesn't he say at the end, it's like, this wasn't the real Bowser, this was like the fake Bowser.
Oh,
I
does
think
he?
There's
Yeah.
some text like alluding to the fact that he's like, you'll find the other version of me. Anyway, he shits out a key, which lets us go down into the belly of the castle.
Oh, it does. But there's two little secret places you can go into. 2 or 3 little secret places you can go into.
Give me
before
an old
we,
pro strat speed run on those bad boys,
Go
because
on,
we have
go
like
on.
fucking. No, you give me a pro strat speed run.
Oh, right,
You're
right,
suggesting
right.
them.
Oh, right. The first thing we do is, so when you're in the main hall in Super Mario 64, you walk up the steps, you go to the right, you go into the little room, and it's just a room with 3 pictures of Peach, 3 nice little glass photographs, or glass
Stained glasses. You'd
stained
stained
glass.
glass. Yeah.
Stained glass, yeah. You go to the one on the right, you jump down, and you get the Princess's Secret Slide.
Oh.
And it's such a fucking cool challenge to
The
see.
music is so hype as well.
Yeah. It's really, really cool seeing if you can get the fastest time. I played this an awful lot when I was a kid, trying to beat my best score, my best time. Just a really, really fun little side level. So that's Princess's Secret Slide, and then there's also the secret. Why can't I say the word? The secret aquarium, which you can get by
Red
Jolly
coin,
Roger
is
Bay.
it?
Yeah, it's the 8 red coin one. Yeah. And then there's a glorious beam of sunlight shining down into the middle of the room, and as you look up, you get transported to the power of the wing cap, and you're flying around, and that's when you hit your first big power button, power
Cap.
Power
You get a cap.
switch.
It's called a cap.
Yeah. So
is
you
the
get
wing
that,
cap.
and then you have the wing cap, which I think is a really, really cool.
Which gives you 2
Mario
little
power-up.
flappy flaps on your hat, and you can fly
Yeah.
around it, which means you can go back to
So
some of the
cool.
previous levels and get
Yeah,
some of
yeah.
those hard to reach bad boys.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, so we've gone down, we've gotten it all there, and we've gone downstairs, and you just hear a little. What's that behind me?
Pop.
What's that? Let's go down this hallway here and out into the.
Oh, it's a
courtyard.
big, busty, buttering, big, boo-delicious, boo-boo
looking directly at me, guiding me out into the outside area where there was a fucking rumor going around that Luigi was buried there.
What? Wait,
yeah,
hold on. Was there?
you know that fountain in the middle?
Yeah.
People said that said like that had a Luigi's name on it, and there was like a rumor going around that that's where you could unlock him if you tried to get underneath that you could get him. Also, Luigi was cut from the game like 3 months before the game released. They had a whole 2-player split screen co-op thing going on, and it was causing too much hassle, so they removed him at the last minute.
Such a shame because, look, it's a great game, but it would have been so much more cool if you had the option to play as Luigi as well. But Big Boo's haunt is it's a cool way to get into the level because you have to find the Boo.
And the music
courtyard.
is so strange.
It's,
like
this level scares me.
It has this like really distorted like melody in the background.
It actually freaks me out.
You just go here like. And the piano, my fucking god. The scariest moment of my childhood is that piano.
It, like genuinely scared me. Even when I did my playthrough recently, I was like, I got 1 star just to go in and experience it, and I was like, right, I'm out of here because this level is fucking freaking me out.
Yeah, no, it's fucking weird, dude.
But what's your? Do you have a favorite in this one?
Okay, so let's blast through a star each and all these very quickly. So
go on.
So I think I'm gonna go on. Do you know what I'm gonna give you the one that drives me crazy, which is Big Boo's balcony, right? Because I go into that level and I've done the previous one. I'm on the 2nd floor of the haunted mansion. I jump up, I go out into the motherfucking balcony. Killing the Boo is fine. You get behind him, go wah, wah, boom, boom. You're punching him, or you can just like bum slam him, right? But then what happens is the star teleports out of the Boo's ass and goes on top of the roof of the mansion. And you think that's fine. The problem is though, every time you try and run up, it's tilted so much that you keep sliding back off it. So I keep falling off the entire fucking roof, smashing onto the pavement outside, have to run up all the way the stairs into the balcony and keep trying to get it over and over until I do it. And it drives me nuts. And when I get it, I'm like, that's all I have to say.
Calm. You got it. You got it, man. You fucking did it. You did it.
What's your favourite star?
My is the one. Well, I can't remember what the first one I got. I do remember going down. My favourite part in the level is the Big Boo's merry-go-round.
That's cool.
Actually, no. Do you know what? I got a couple of stars. In this one because I got the Eye to Eye in the secret room. I got Secret of the Haunted Books. I definitely got Going a Ghost Hunt, and then Ride Big Boo's. Yeah. And then Ride Big Boo's merry-go-round. So actually, I did quite a few of them. Actually,
merry-go-round just sounds so perfect.
I think maybe Big Boo's balcony and the 8 red coins are the 2 that I didn't get.
8 red coins actually are kind of fun in that one because it's like underneath coffins and stuff. You know, it has. And you know, speaking of being so close to Halloween, I just love the Halloween theme stuff and the Christmas theme stuff. You know,
it's a really dark though. I do like the contrast of this level compared to the other ones because it is it's a really good spooky level. It's a really good horror kind of level.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
It does well. Okay, so we are back on into the castle. We are feeling good. We've gone through a couple of levels here. We know what's going on. We feel like we got a taste for it. But now we got to go into what I think is objectively the most tragic, worst fucking level in the entire game. And I think it should be removed. But first, before you go there, you're going to catch a little rabbit who annoys the fuck out of you. You're going to go into a door. Which was the first character made for the game outside Mario, by the way. Yeah, they used demos of them racing each other onto top of a mountain to test the controls.
Are you serious? Yeah. But I fucking loved. Sorry, can I just say, I love these bits of information that you're hitting me with, by the way. And the listeners, of course. It's not just me you're doing this for. But I love it. I love it. That's very cool.
I'm glad.
Sorry.
Then we go into what looks like, we have those. There's some really actual good effects in the game, which is like Metal Mario. But also, we go into this room, and it's actually, if you think about how weird it is, we go into this tiled room in the underground basement of the mansion, and what we see is a pool of deep black tar, shimmering and shining. But who's there with their big bulbous head? Right next to it is motherfucking Toad, baby. And he's like,
Mario, do you want to jump into my big depravity cavity pool of lust and love? Get on deep, Mario. Also, take this star with you.
He's one of the toads that has a star.
Thank
Nice
you.
one. Thanks, Toad. Fair play, bud.
Slap it on into Hazy Mazy Cave with Nessie, with big long dong schlong Nessie.
So cool. Like Nessie is so like, what's the word? Nessie's so like chilled and calm that it kind of gives me an eerie vibe of how just chilled it just floats around and swims around in the pool. But this level lends to one of my favourite aspects of this game. So it's not one of my favourites, but what's your favourite star in this one?
See, I go for the really easy one, which is just watch the rocks rolling, which you just jump past the rocks and then you do wall kicks up to get the star on the top.
Oh, yeah.
But the Nessie one is the most memorable. And I don't know if many people know this, but you can control Nessie.
What?
Like when you're on Nessie, whatever way you point, Nessie moves and swims to. I think most people think it's like you're just trying to time it.
Yeah, you stomp on Nessie's head, and then once you bum blast Nessie, then you can... surely that's what the move was called, the bum blast.
But when you bum blast Nessie,
Oh shit, I didn't mean it like that, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I can't believe. Can we just have that? Can someone make a meme with Nisha and just Nessie in the background and just saying, when you bum blast Nessie,
I'm only
do
10% furry, man.
You're fucking, yeah, but you're 90% fucking amphibian, so you're all good. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ. This level
It smells quite fishy. Don't look at me, Mr. Bum Blasting Nessie, and expect that just to fucking slide away.
I genuinely didn't think about it like that. I just thought
that shows how fucking perverted your mind's become. It's just omnipresent.
Arse. That's how perverted my mind is.
Yeah, that's how perverted your mind is. Out of the two of us, we all know you're the filthy one.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. This one lends you to the fucking coolest. What I always deem is part of the Matrix era, the Metal Mario. When you get that green cap and the music is like ding 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 ding, and he turns like that fucking cool silver, and he fucking run around in the water. It just reminds me of the Matrix. So I feel like it's actually looks like in Terminator 2. He looks like the fucking the bad Terminator in Terminator 2. The liquid metal, polyalloy liquid metal. He looks like that dude, but it's so cool. It's so trying to be futuristic in the 90s.
Yeah.
Is metal,
but
metal.
It still looks good.
Do you get me? Yeah, it does. Yeah, no, it looks
like,
fantastic.
I don't know what like the reflections are on it, or if they're like screen space reflections, or if it's just like a texture. Probably it's just a texture, but it just looks still really, really good. I think it's class.
Yeah, no, it
and
does.
also, I think if I'm right, that's actually a secret star. Even though it's in Hazy Maze, it's actually a castle secret star. So it's technically not a Hazy Maze one, because you can fall out of the waterfall and end up outside the castle in the garden area, falling out of the waterfall. Have you done that?
Oh, I have. Yeah, I have actually.
Yeah. So I think, or maybe that's the pre-Bowser 2 one, but there's definitely ways where you can like pop out of it as well.
I do remember getting pulled out of the water into the outside of the castle in one of them for sure. Yeah. But that's why I love Hazy Maze Cave, because it lends to the green power button, power switch, and getting the metal cap Mario.
Yeah, and then we can also grab the invisible cap too, because once we drain the castle, of its moisture, we can go down into the little underground area, slap, bum blast 2 pillars, lower the water, and go down into another deep, dark, depravity cavernous haze, where we're automatically introduced the invisible cap, and we're sliding down the levels, rocking on the flippy flappers, jumping on in, smashing the blue switch, getting the visible cap, and being like, Mamma Mia!
So we've got all the power-ups in this. Is that right?
Yeah,
there's only 3 in this one.
There's only 3.
Cool. And we've got Hazy Maze's Cave sorted. We've made our ways.
Do you think Hazy Maze Cave is like the fucking term for Nessie's arsehole?
I'm actually thinking about this. Hold on. Hazy Maze Cave is the term for Nessie's bum. Could be.
I mean, are you going to bum... Like, you could easily have a level called Bum Blast Hazy Maze Cave.
You could, and you could get away with it.
Stand out to you 100% in Mario without a shadow of a doubt.
Bum Blast Hazy Maze's cave.
You just writing that
How-
down.
how
Is
would
that
you
the
say it,
title of
though?
the episode?
Bum blast to the 8 red coins.
You can bum blast anything, really. It should be
Yeah,
like a new dance move or something.
Could be.
Anyway, we were exiting the level and Toad is like,
Hey, Nisha,
Toad. Fucking hell.
did you enjoy bum blasting Nessie? She's a good ride, ain't she? I think... Hey, Nisha,
Go on.
I think this is going to have to be a two-parter.
I think it is.
Do you want to do one more?
I don't
Let's
even
do
sound like Toad anymore. It
do
just sounds
more.
like some fucking old man.
So
Alright,
can I
so
hold
I'm
on? Can I add some context for the listeners? Right?
Mhm.
Is that okay?
Yeah, fucking
So
give it to us.
we had a plan to get through this full game in about an hour and a half. Right? We are currently, what timestamp we at? Roughly just over an hour, and we're not even halfway through the game. So we are making an executive decision. We're gonna split it into two. We're gonna fucking bum blast this game in half, and we're gonna have a part 1 and a part 2.
And I tell you
Part-
what, I'm going to threaten you all. If you don't all love it, you're never getting a part 2, and the story will never ever finish. Okay, right? Holding a demand. If we don't get $6,000 by the end of tomorrow, $6,000 by the end of
No one
tomorrow.
have even heard it by the end of tomorrow.
Yeah, well, that's not
Fucking
my
end of the
problem,
thing,
Nisha,
too.
is it? I've said what I said, and it's not me taken back. If we don't get at
want
least 6,000 listens,
$100
and if we
million.
don't, okay, I tell you what, I have a fun part 2. Once we hit 150 5-star review likes, we're fucking part 2 and I'm in there.
120.
120.
120.
120 for Mario. Perfect.
boom,
All right. If you don't
boom.
tell your friends and your family, obviously, if you really didn't like this episode, just like unlike the podcast, I guess, because then there may never be a part 2. But yeah, you know, basically this is like the power is in your hands. I don't want to like put pressure on anybody, but
So when we get 120 5-star ratings,
part 2.
that's going to unlock part 2 of Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
Is that the way we're going? That's pretty cool. I actually quite like that
it.
idea.
I also
And
like
it also,
threatening people.
like,
And also, if there's not $6,000 in our joint bank account by the end of tomorrow, it's not fucking happening either.
Right, so we're going into one of the coolest, definitely one of the coolest levels in the whole game, Lethal Lava Land.
Boy, my big bully, Nisha.
So fucking
Boy,
cool.
my busty big bully.
Yeah, they kind of got a bit lazy though with that.
Sorry,
So
Nisha
there's
show. I never gave my Mario fact. If you could just slow down for a second there. Sorry, can we take a moment to just chill out a little bit?
for some reason, every time you say the Nisha show, it just reminds me of the Mary episode for some reason.
You can hear her say it, you know.
I can hear her say it, yeah. Right, sorry, go on.
So, this is kind of a weird one. So, Miyamoto got his kid to test the game. And these are his words, not mine, by the way. And when he saw his kid not progressing in the video game, he kept trying to run up a mountain peak and sliding back down it. He said, and I quote, "I was worried about my child's intelligence,"
Jesus Christ.
which led them, I think, to making the game easier as well. There you go. Also, I don't know if this is a joint fact, maybe because he should maybe focus on being a better dad, but he also said that this was the last game he was producer on, by the way. This is the last game he had direct involvement with, yeah.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
But Jesus, I didn't realise
I think he was just a fucking fart in the wind and the other stuff, do you know what I mean? Like, as in he kind of like
right.
gave the ideas, but he wasn't producing, you know, he wasn't helming the ship, per se.
Yeah. No, I get you. That's
Now, in
interesting.
fairness, when I play Mario 64, I wonder about my own intelligence myself, so, you know, it's there on in there.
Today, you know what I mean? So, I feel you, bro. I feel you. So, go on. What's your favorite star in Lethal Lava
Red
Land?
hot log rolling.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why, because I like to
Cool.
show off a little bit. I don't like to
yeah.
play at this level at all. I bash on in. I go in there, yeah, wahoo! And then I burn my ass in the lava and like, wah, 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 wah. And what I do is I'm like, fuck it, I'm not doing the level. I get the wing cap, I reverse flip it on in, have my flappy wings on in there. There's a big log that needs to be tamed and rolled on. And I need to satiate that bad log, because that log is long, it's thick, it's girthy, and it's above a flaming hot magma pool of sass. So what I gotta do is I'm like, yeah, and I'm floating, and Mario does this thing where he dips and he pulls his big voluptuous belly up and he goes whoosh, and he gets a little whoosh, he gets a little boosty, and then I take a hard right down by the long log of thrombosing, and I just skip over it and I glide right on in to a beautiful Aer Lingus landing. right on into that star. Fucking Ryanair, eat your heart out.
You fucking landed
and
that
I
one, man.
and I didn't even charge anyone money for their fucking carry-on bag. Do you know what I mean?
You're some man. I'm telling you, I'm flying with Keith Airways next
Some
time.
man for one man.
Fuck's sake. Huh?
It's actually called Toad Airways, and the only payoff is you have to speak to Toad for the whole game. He's like,
How are you enjoying the flight? This airplane food isn't good, is it? Hey, are you sleeping? Can I share your headphones? Hey, I brought my babies on board. Would you mind minding them?
What the
Sorry,
fuck,
I
Keith?
farted.
Or Toad.
I'm a heavy snorer. What about you? How about this weather we're having?
I feel like you're just like somebody who's just pressing buttons and there's a
yeah, it's like a soundboard.
coming out. Yeah, soundboard. Yeah.
I'm very excited to hear this episode back.
I never thought I'd say this at this stage, but I genuinely think this is actually the most chaotic episode that we've done so far.
But it's like it's the perfect Frasier energy, you know?
Yeah,
It's like we're fighting for our lives, you know.
It's
like
the
we're
excitement of this game.
we're like, shit, the story has gone to hell. We have to bring it back. You know what I mean? It's like and all the music edited in on top of it is going to be even fucking funnier. Dude.
Yeah, it'll be fun. My favorite thing to do in this round is actually, my favorite thing is to turn around when you start and long jump. BLJ
DSL BLJ
DSL BLJ Barbosa
up in
online,
lips,
long jump
long jumping
over backwards onto the shell, the Koopa shell, and you can glide around, you can surf. One of the coolest things about the game actually is the surfing on the Koopa shell in the different levels. I think it's a really cool aspect. And because you can kind of go around it's almost like a half ramp thing, and you kind of almost feel like you're skateboarding or surfing, whatever. But I do like the 8 red coins in this one. Just a little Bowser puzzle thing that moves around.
Yeah,
but
it's a novel one that you can
yeah,
get really
yeah,
quick.
it is. I think as 8 red coins go, it's possibly the most fun one to get.
But it takes like 2 seconds.
Yeah. I like going into the actual volcano and getting up to the volcano. So hot-footed into the volcano.
In fairness, the fact that there's a whole other level within the level, the levelception is fucking. I love when that happens.
Yeah, and this game does that really well. I really enjoy those two. So, and then there's obviously Boil the Big Bully and Bully the Bullies, which is the exact same thing, just big and small. But okay, you know what I mean. It works.
Alright, we're
Like
back
our
inside
wee-wees.
the level, and it's time to go in and maybe take down, with the help of Toad.
Are you ready, guys?
Are we going to take down a little Bowser number?
Are we going for it?
Are we? Take me through the level as quickly as you can.
Right, so you start, you run across, you jump, you flip, you double dodge. Right, so we're starting at the start of the second Bowser level. You have to stand on the little cage thing because there's all lava, and it goes underneath the fucking block. You have to jump on the block, and then it comes back up. And you jump on the 2 little platforms because he's after going back down to fucking lava again. And he comes back up, and then you run across the disappearing platforms, and you go, wahoo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then we're running across, and we climb up the stripper pole. We flip back on to
Show me how you climb, Daddy.
we flip back onto the kind of rocks that go back and forth. Flip on it. And then we're going up the pole again, and then we're gonna wall jump the flip the hoop the hoop, and then we're up into the middle section. Right, so we're in the middle section of the level, which is a floating lava tower of burning death. And we just long jump straight over. There's a little pyramid in the middle, and we just flippity-lippity over there. And then I think the very cool thing is that he hangs. So Mario does calisthenics. He does a few pull-ups across the little bars here. And then so he's
in. I didn't know we were writing our master thesis. Calisthenics, is it?
It's kind of like gladiators, you know, like American gladiators style. So he climbs across the oak, and then oh my god, I just realised that these levels are like
pretty cool.
Like
Yeah, they
Wipeout.
are like Wipeout.
That's just after, because when I said American Gladiators, it just twigged at me like this is just it's an obstacle course. Is oh my god. Right, so we're at the end of the second platform. We're going up the ramp, up another ramp, up another ramp, up another ramp, up another fucking ramp, and then we've got loads of disappearing floors. So we have to try and there's fire shooting, and then we're over, and then we're into wahoo. Then we're into the poles, the more stripper poles, jumping on the wall, about a big bit up, and then we're standing at the edge of this like vortex looking thing. It's actually just a green pipe that's all distorted.
And what do you see in the middle of the vortex? Wow, but Toad's head
Bowser's
appearing.
Toad is fucking here. Can't escape this cunt.
Press any button to continue.